and she wasn't making any cooking or dance videos. She was busting it wide open on camera. You found out some things that left you blown away.
It's I believe the worst case of teacher misconduct that I've ever been involved in 30 years of activism. When this was first brought to our attention, Isaiah, we didn't believe it could be true. When they said there's a teacher making episodes and videos in the classroom during school hours, we thought it was a joke. It had to be insane. But we began to investigate it, and we learned that it actually was a teacher. And we first thought she was at the high school, but continuing investigative measures through our investigation, we later learned she's at an elementary school.
It's a poor judgment on my part. I would never do it again.
We're not identifying the former teacher because she hasn't been charged with a crime, although Lamar CISD police again did open an investigation yesterday.
If she would do this in the classroom, what else will she do?
That followed a news conference by community activists calling out her behavior.
I had a coworker call me and she's like, H, you're on the news.
She claims the videos were either shot on a Sunday when she stopped by the school to pick something up or in a restroom with no one else around, and were only shared with an ex-boyfriend with whom she's gone through a very bad breakup.
I've never sent this out to thousands of men. Like, I'm not that type of person. This was
all right. What's up with y'all? So look, man, I'm back again with another video. Look, before I jump into the video, I gotta start this off with some positivity. I want to tell all my supporters out there that's rocking with me day to day on a consistent basis that I do appreciate y'all, and I hope that everything is going the way that you want it to go in your life, and I wish y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of your life. And when I say this, I'm only talking to my supporters and to those who reciprocate the same energy back to me, and to those who say the same thing back to me in return. And I also want to say this as well. You know, if you're not where you want to be in life right now, if you feel like that you don't have everything that you want to have right now in life and things like that, please don't give up on nothing that you got going on. Keep you some faith with you. And I also want to say you don't want to get caught up in that ungrateful spirit, man, because the same way you got these blessings, they can be taken away from you just for simply not cherishing them, man. You know, so understand where you are right now in life and remember where you came from, and I promise you there'll be enough motivation to appreciate what you have. Sometimes you got to sit back and just look at everything that you got going on and sit back and think about certain things and reflect to understand that you are truly blessed. So yes, I just want to send y'all some peace, blessings, and prosperous energy our way. So let's go ahead and get into this situation. Oh yeah, I also want to say one more thing, man. The raffle is almost over. You got a couple of days left to get down there in the comment section to hit that link and get you a couple of more tickets before it's over, man. Somebody finna be driving a brand new 2024 Chevy Trax, still in the plastic, to the house, man. Man, you don't understand how much of a blessing it is, for real, just to pay a little bit of money. But I will have another raffle going on too for those who really want to try to, you know, get them a vehicle for the low, you know, but you got to take a risk. That's the only thing about that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I got a 2024 Chevy Trax that I'm raffling off to one of my supporters. So yeah, you know, the information will be on the link down there. Once you click that link, it'll get you straight to it. You can read up on everything, get your tickets and stuff like that, and yeah, be ready to see who's the winner June the 3rd. But other than that, let's get straight into this whole situation with this teacher. So look, man, it's a music teacher by the name of Adrian Harbart. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. They've been trying to hide her name and things like that, but we done found out who she was. Well, I did. I'm talking about we. Well, me is we. So, you know, we done found out who she is. I got her picture and everything like that. She was cutting up at school. She was cutting up at Lamar Elementary School in Houston. Now, look, the videos that I seen of her, she was cutting up, bro. She done pulled out pulled out her chest, was juggling them. You know what I'm saying? She busted it wide open numerous times. She pulled up them panties all the way up so high, boy, I know she still suffering what I was seeing, man, real talk. Then she had the nerve to open up the, you know, spread them cheeks to the point where you can see how she breathe. You can see her goddamn lungs and heart and shit, bro. I'm telling you now. And everything I'm saying in this video from beginning to the end is allegedly. But yeah, she was in there tripping, bro, opening it all the way up, man. And you can hear some of the kids in one of the videos that she had, you feel me? And it's just a sad and unfortunate situation. You don't know what the hell she got going on. All these fumes coming up out of her while she opening up this wound and opening up that butt, and she was cutting up. I'm talking about cutting up. And them kids gotta walk in there and smell all that funk. They don't make no damn sense, man. You feel me? But yeah, she tried to make some justification saying that somebody got some revenge some revenge corn. I can say that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. One of the dudes that she was dealing with had some revenge corn of her, and he said that he was going to post it if she didn't be with him anymore and stuff like that, which is crazy to me, because you were so comfortable doing this at a school where kids are, You know what I'm saying? Now you're trying to blame somebody else for your actions. That's crazy to me. She's wrong. There's nobody else to blame but her grown ass. And that's just how I feel about that. But yeah, to be in there, man, she was trying to throw it. She had a little pinch of booty too, boy. Just a little pinch of booty that she was throwing across that room and across the bathroom. And she had a thing for spreading it all the way open and pulling them panties up, man. I didn't understand it, man. I'm talking about she went all the way, man. I don't even want to get too deep into the details. Let's go ahead and get into the video. I got full-length videos talking about this whole situation. And yeah, man, some of the comments is crazy. But yes, the teacher was at school busting it wide open to the maximum extent. I'm talking about, you can, man, damn, cuz. I don't even want to get too deep into it. Let's get into the video, man.
Now, this is a story that many people are talking about. The former Lamar CISD teacher who had her video leaked, and she's speaking out.
Yeah, this story is really unbelievable. She is admitting to recording the video, but said she is being targeted by an angry ex. Fox 26's Jonathan Mejia is live with what that woman is saying tonight. Jonathan.
I spoke with the woman who did not want to be identified. She tells me she regrets taking that video for her ex-boyfriend's pleasure and is now claiming to be a victim of revenge.
I made some poor decisions throughout my relationship, and it's now come back and haunting me.
A former elementary music teacher at Lamar CISD is speaking out in hopes of clearing her name. She did admit to taking the video while at school to send to her boyfriend at the time, but says he exposed her because she no longer wanted to stay in the relationship and financially support him.
He said, okay, you want to go down this route? I will send you out any pictures or videos that you had sent to me to the school.
The woman alleges she was one of many girlfriends the man had, and all fell victim to his lies. She claimed her ex-boyfriend lost a job and was living out of the car that they bought together.
That was the relationship that me and him had, and he was like, you know, it would be hot as if you did this. It was all like pressuring me to do things.
Look.
I loved him.
Now you the victim. You was getting pressured to go in the room, busted up. She like she was having the time of her life to me. I'm talking about, it looked like this was her playground. She was up in there throwing it. I'm telling you, she was trying to throw it, boy. I thought she was gonna fall down. I thought she was gonna fall down one time, boy. She was trying to throw it in that little pinchy booty, man, and she was just all over the place, just cutting up, boy. I'm telling you, man. But yeah, look, man, I want to say this, man. If you got freaky fetishes and you still carry them out around certain people, I don't rock with that. These are children that you don't even know. Not saying that even if you knew them, it makes it better. I'm just saying you're around people's children doing all these type of things, man. I'm telling you, bro. Then, like I just said before, she had it wide open, spreading fumes. They could have walked in and passed out. Look, what if one of them kids would have seen that big old cat swinging across their room like that, man? They would have passed out. You know what I'm saying? They would have been traumatized forever. They would have left a scar. Probably every morning they wake up, boy, that'd be the first thing they see, that big old walrus cat just swinging around in their room. But anyway it go, man, you know, I want to say this right here. To sit here and blame somebody else for the things that you do is crazy to me. Hold yourself accountable and realize what you did is not right, and everything gonna be smooth after the fact. She didn't go to jail. She haven't been, you know, charged with a crime or nothing like that, but ultimately she's out of there. Let's get back into it.
I would do anything for him.
Yeah, I bet you would.
In school videos went viral after two community activists held a press conference demanding the school district to do more.
Stripping down butt naked, bending over, and showing everything.
And the woman had words for both Quanell X and Dr. Candace Matthews.
I am disappointed that with one story, you decided that you wanted to let a man ruin my life. You don't know me, you don't know my story, and I'm really disappointed in individuals that have come after me now.
The former teacher says love blinded her, and while she knows that does not excuse her actions, she says she shouldn't be judged for her mistake.
No one should ever judge a person based off of a mistake. No one should ever assume that because I did this, because it was meant for one person, that defies the person that I am.
Nah. Stop this finessing that you're trying to do, man. So look, it's one thing to do what you do behind closed doors. I respect it. Do your thing. I like little stuff, you feel me? Send me some videos and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, being around, if just think about this, man. Your woman or your man at school sending pictures of them doing certain things. I wouldn't even feel right even asking you to do this, knowing that you're around children. You feel me? That don't make no sense to me. But you got to hold yourself accountable. Yes, it was intended for him, but look where you were doing it at. That's the main problem. That's the issue. Them kids could have walked in and seen that cat just all out. You feel me? God damn, boy, you can see her esophagus. I think that's how you see her esophagus, ain't it? Shit, you can see everything going on. Her whole makeup in the inside, the way she had it busted open. Boy, I'm telling you, you can tell how she breathed. I'm telling y'all. Y'all done heard me say this a couple of times, but what the hell was really going on with this situation? Let's get back into it. Trying to blame Cuz. Now, Cornell X and I forgot the dude name that I be watching on Fox sometimes, man. I think this is Fox. Don't give me damn. I hate how I done said these people's name and don't know which. I just be seeing them here. Let's just put it like that. I rock with both of these people. Let's get back into it though.
The teacher that I am.
Man, they were cutting up.
So young girls and women learn from her situation and not lose everything for a man.
Don't send them anything.
Oh,
do not
shit.
expose yourself. Do not do anything in public or at work. It's definitely something that I'll never do again.
Sound like she was a sugar mama, huh?
The woman has filed a police report and is looking to press charges against her ex-boyfriend, and she tells me she is currently suspended from her jobs until her name is clear of any wrongdoing. I'm live in Rosenberg. Jonathan,
man, she should be fired, cuz.
Area school teacher has been accused of making content for social media on campus and during school hours. According to my next guest, she was let go before this came to light, and she wasn't making any cooking or dance videos. She was busting it wide open.
Like a link. Like a sausage,
you
man.
Found out some things that left you blown away.
It's I believe the worst case of teacher misconduct that I've ever been involved in 30 years of activism. When this was first brought to our attention, Isaiah, we didn't believe it could be true. When they said there's a teacher making episodes and videos in the classroom during school hours, we thought it was a joke. It had to be insane. But we began to investigate it, and we learned that it actually was a teacher. And we first thought she was at the high school, but continuing investigative measures through our investigation, we later learned she's at an elementary school, which was even more frightening. Identified what school she worked with and identified her by name, because we got a picture of her badge. In one of the videos, she had her badge on her chest where we could identify her by name and where she actually worked. It was horrible. It was unbelievable. When I saw the first video, I was shocked and appalled and just horrified. When you look at the video, she pulls down her top, fakes out these big, huge breasts, crazy, shaking them. And then she turns around and pulls down her panties, and then pulls her panties down, spreads her cheeks, and singing like pubic hairs everywhere. This is sickening. This is going on.
I mean, it was a full fro up in there now, whole afro. Let me elaborate a little bit more, because some people don't know the slang and stuff like that. But yeah, she had a whole fro between them cheeks, man. I mean, a whole forest going on. And I ain't nothing wrong with having no hair, you know what I'm saying, on the cat. But goddamn, boy, she had it. And everything is allegedly. But I know what the hell I done seen. I'm having thoughts now. I'm like, damn, man, how the heck could you be out here like this? But it was intended for one person. Maybe dude like hairiness, you know what I'm saying, all up in there like that. But I don't know. My boy over here cutting up, ain't it? Let's get back into it.
At a school, whatever?
In a school classroom during school hours. And in one of the videos, you can hear kids in the room across the hall making noise while she's making one of the videos. This is beyond sick. And
now it's our understanding that the teacher had already been terminated, but you guys made the school district aware that these videos were made on their property, on their campus, and they didn't know about it.
They had no clue that these videos had been made. They had additional issues with her about work performance and professionalism, but they had no clue.
To say the least, professionalism.
That's saying it nice. But they had no idea that she was moonlighting as a star in the classroom. They had no idea she was an OnlyFans page on school hours while the baby's right next door doing some finger painting. This woman was crazy, out of control. And I just want to say it's frightening that we as parents send our teachers to school, send our kids to schools. We believe that teachers have the highest character, but now we're sending our children in a den of freaks, wolves, and predators. Just several weeks ago, we had a press conference about a teacher running a prostitution ring on campus. Now we come to this.
Former teacher admits to
Digging all in
KG11.
it. This her.
She recorded explicit
Again.
videos of herself inside a Lamar CISD school, but says those videos were meant for her ex-boyfriend's eyes only.
Now she claims he is using the video as so-called revenge. Jason Miles spoke with her today, and he's live with more on what she has to say. Jason?
Hey there, guys. Yeah, this former teacher actually called the newsroom this morning, very emotional, and met us here outside the station to share her side of the story. 24 hours ago, we told you how Lamar CISD had opened an investigation based on the release of 2 videos shot inside Gray Elementary by a former teacher who now admits it was a big mistake.
It was a poor judgment on my part. I would never do it again.
We're not identifying the former teacher because she hasn't been charged with a crime, although Lamar CISD police again did open an investigation yesterday.
If she would do this in the classroom, what else will she do?
That followed a news conference by community activists calling out her behavior.
I had a coworker call me and she's like, H, you're on the news.
She claims the videos were either shot on a Sunday when she stopped by the school to pick something up or in a restroom with no one else around, and were only shared with an ex-boyfriend with whom she's gone through a very bad breakup.
I never sent this out to thousands of men. Like, I'm not that type of person. This was just a relationship, a private matter, and he released it.
KHOU legal analyst Carmen Rowe believes what the former teacher did may be unethical, but not necessarily criminal. Although the same may not be true for anyone who shares the videos online or otherwise under the state's so-called revenge porn statute.
Anyone who sends that material out, promotes it for whatever purpose, puts themselves in harm's way and can be charged. And in Texas, we do file these charges and we pursue punishment pretty aggressively.
Tonight, the former teacher who says she resigned from Lamar CISD for unrelated reasons at the end of the school year.
All I can do is learn from the situation.
Hopes neither her career nor reputation are permanently impacted. And that former teacher now lives here in Harris County. I confirm she did file a report with the Precinct 2 Constable's office. Meantime, I did try and reach out to her ex, who we're not identifying as well, but I was unable to reach him today.
Look, like I said, it's okay to do certain things, but look where you're doing it at. You feel me? And she said she was doing it when nobody was around and stuff like that. Cool, whatever, okay, it is what it is. But like they always say, man, when you catch somebody, that ain't got nothing to do with how many times you didn't catch them doing something. You feel me? That's just what I want to say about that. But I also want to say this as well. You know, being in that room where kids be at, just thing was, my spirit wouldn't feel right knowing all of this shit is happening. You know what I'm saying? And I'm doing all of this in a room where my kids be. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Just how I feel. But she's feeling to realize it's still where she's at, not what she did. Well, it is what you did now, but it's what you did where you're at. You know what I'm saying? She's just feeling to realize the significance of what she's done, you know. And then, like, what if it is true that she was around the kids, which we did hear some kids now, I don't know. But what if she was around them and stuff like that, touching all around her body parts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And touching kids and touching other things and stuff like that. Just imagine the germs she's passing and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Passing coochie juice around and all that other type of stuff. And what's up? Booty juice too. Let's get back into it.
Morning Live, Jason Miles.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Candace Matthews. I am the National Minister of Politics for the New Black Panther Nation. Here standing with my chairman, Brother Quanell X. We're here in reference to an atrocity that has happened here at this elementary school that stands behind us by the name of Gray Elementary, that is in the school district of Lamar Consolidated ISD. We have a former music teacher that was here this school year when this shocking video has happened. This school teacher that was a music teacher taught several grade levels here in the school. We have shocking video of this music teacher doing videos in the music classroom, and also a second video of her doing this video in the school bathroom during school hours. So, and let's not leave out, she also had her school ID badge on. I called also to verify was this teacher still employed here at this school. So it comes to find out that the teacher is no longer employed here, but not for this incident. The administration had no idea of the videos that was taking place here in this school. So what we are demanding that Lamar Consolidated ISD need to get with the Texas Education Agency to let them know about this atrocity of what has happened with this teacher, because this is how demented teachers go from one district to the next, jumping from district to district without, they can go and apply for a job and they have their teacher certification, they don't have a criminal record, but you over here doing activities in an elementary school. That is unacceptable.
Cutting up,
why we
throwing it.
Calling this out. We are not going to sweep this under the rug. I did speak with administration here at the school district. They were not aware of that video, like I said. However, they did wanted to share with me, like I did let them know that I was going to bring this public. They did not want me, to bring it public because they did not want, the community to feel like they wasn't doing their job. But how can you not say that you're not doing your job because you didn't know anything about the video? Now that you know about the video, now we expect for you to do your job. We expect for you to go to the Texas Education Agency. We expect for you to put a block on this teacher so this teacher cannot go to another school and do this type of foolishness. This can be the same type of teacher that can touch a child. If you taking your clothes off, you're smacking your behind, you're flapping your breasts out, and gyrating yourself in a classroom where students are during the school day, and you're doing this in the bathroom, that is unacceptable. So basically I'm gonna let Brother Cornell state his piece and then I'll close it out.
You really can't make this stuff up. It is absolutely appalling, shameful, and frightening that these are the type of educators that are in an elementary school teaching our children. When parents send their children to school, they believe their teachers are people of the utmost highest character. But now we got a teacher in the classroom on school hours, stripping down butt, bending over and showing everything on the video, and all you could see was cellulite hanging in pubic hair. This is a disgrace and a shame that this is the type of educator and teacher that is in the classroom. And she made multiple videos. Yes, the district was unaware until we brought this to their attention. But what we're asking you to do now is to go even further. Nullifying her contract is not enough. We demand that the superintendent of the board ban her from ever teaching in this school district again. We want a permanent ban on her. Secondly, we demand that the school district send a letter to TEA demanding her certification as a teacher be terminated and revoked.
And I definitely agree with him. And I'm going to say this. Only because if it was a man in there playing with himself, playing with his penis, this would be a whole nother ball game. We really don't even hear nothing about this story like this. You know what I'm saying? I just seen bits and clips of certain things being said. But if it was especially a black man doing something like this, boy, and y'all already know I don't even do the race thing and stuff like that. I really be on some other shit, you know what I'm saying? But I know racism is real and all of that. Just chill, cuz. Just hold up. But I am just simply saying that if it was a black male in there doing the same exact thing with himself, this would be a whole nother thing. Trust me, I swear it would. We need to keep the same energy for everybody 100% across the board. That's just me keeping it 100, and I feel like everybody else should do the same thing. Keep that shit all the way real, man. You gotta keep it all the way real, because if you want some change, it starts with accountability in most cases. Let's go.
3, we're demanding that this district contact law enforcement. And we want to make sure that the students that she taught are interviewed, or a hotline is set up to make sure that she didn't do additional things in the classroom that may be inappropriate, unethical, unprofessional, or dangerous in the environment of those children. If she would do this in the classroom, what else will she do? This woman obviously had lost her damn mind. She needs psychotropic medication. She pulls out her breast and she's juggling them. Look like she's about to fall over. Then she bends over and pulls down her face, spreads her cheeks. I'm not lying. I'm telling you what's on the video.
He ain't lying, cuz.
This is madness. This woman should never, ever be allowed to be an educator. This woman should never be allowed to work around children ever again. And I believe that if a thorough investigation takes place, you can find something criminally to bring her into a courtroom for. Because I've seen law enforcement put parents in courtrooms for far much less than this.
Facts.
If we can put Donald Trump in the courtroom and find something to prosecute him for, don't tell me we can't find something to prosecute this woman for. This is sad. This is madness. This is filth at its finest. And so we're praying that the school district, we're not attacking you. You didn't know anything about this lady. But now that you do know, show the aggressive, proactive steps that you will take to make sure she never re-enters a classroom.
From what I was told is that she's looking for employment with other school districts. So that's why this is imperative that we amplify this issue, because this is how you have demented teachers going from one district to the next doing this type of behavior. So I just want to send a message out to her, because see, that video was so and appalling. We just want her to know that her retired activities is done. Okay? You're done. You would never let set foot in now one of these classrooms. You would not even have the opportunity to disgrace our eyes with that foolishness that you did in that video. So your days is over. And also your teaching days. We're done with this. So we demand the school district, please, again, we're not here to attack you. We're here to inform you of what you had in your school. And this is where you can prove to your the parents and the constituents, that you are going to be zero tolerance when it comes to this type of stuff and these type of deviant individuals doing this in this classroom amongst our babies. That's unacceptable.
We want to make sure that if she wants to be a star, and it's obvious she does, that's her business. But we want to make sure that she never teaches in a classroom again, that her teaching certification is revoked, and she never has the opportunity or access to children again. If she wants to teach, if she wants to be a star, based on what I saw in that video, I don't think she's going to make a lot of money. Based on what I saw in that video, I don't think she's going to be at a top tier status. That's a damn shame what I saw in that video. That's sickness.
With that little pinchy
and
booty.
I think that this woman needs to be mentally evaluated by a therapist. But let's make sure the school district protects the state of Texas children, so she can't run from one district to another seeking employment, because it's not in her personnel file what she was terminated for or why she's banned from the district, because they already didn't renew her contract for other reasons. Well, that won't stop her from being employed somewhere else. But if they put in there that she's banned and they want to know why she's banned, it's done. In fact, most school districts won't even ask. Once they see you're banned, you won't be hired. Any more questions? I'm not sure if it was a love triangle or not.
But she the one that sent the video.
Let me say this. I wouldn't give a damn if she was having problems with her boyfriend or girlfriend. It just didn't go well.
Yeah.
What happened in the classroom? You in the classroom where you teach your students doing this madness? Whatever problems you got going on with your spouse is irrelevant and immaterial. What that filth that you're doing in the classroom is what you must be held accountable for.
She should have did that in her own bedroom, not here at the school. Period. You know, this is not a place for that. You do not supervise our children. You don't come with that type behavior on any type of school campus. You keep that mess in your bedroom. So like I said, your days is over, sis. You're doing too much.
There have been several other cases of teachers who are doing on their OnlyFans page. But once the district discovered in all of those cases that the teachers had OnlyFans material on that page, their employment was terminated.
Instantly.
This goes beyond that, because they were doing it at home, creating porn videos at home on their own time, not on employment district time. This happened inside the school building. This goes beyond that.
Any other questions?
Thank you for your time and thank you for your presence.
Man, I love the way that they be handling everything, man. Stand up for us, real talk, bro, real talk. I swear I love it. But overall, ultimately, he said some bona fide facts, especially at the end. People been getting fired for way less than that. People been getting fired for all type of different stuff. You know what I'm saying? So for her to be in there busting it open like a hot link, digging all up in it, pulling out them big old titties, you know what I'm saying? Just cutting up, man. I mean, she was on the loose up in there, throwing it with that little pinchy booty, man. It's just crazy to me, bro. Overall, ultimately, man, you know, like I said before, if it was a man, this would be way further than what it is. People trying to overlook certain things, and I feel like everything should be, you know, treated the same, in my personal opinion, you know. It's hard to tell who you're dealing with. And like I say, man, be freaky at home. Be freaky wherever the hell you want to be freaky at. But when you come to these schools around people and children that trust you, you got to have a level of character that supersedes everybody else around you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be an exceptional person to be, you know, having these kids in your presence, because they're learning from you. And to have that type of spirit around them just ain't what's up to me, man. You know, here, just chill out. Wait till you get home. Do it in a car off campus or something. But to be in there where these kids going to be, touching everything, not saying that she's dirty. I don't know what the hell she's going to do after that. But, you know, some people don't be watching themselves. It just ain't sanitary. It's nasty. It's funky, in my personal opinion. You know, it is what it is. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on this whole situation. If you made it to the end of this video, I definitely appreciate y'all. And I will holler at y'all later on another video. All right.